me, Luis. So we have two cars today. Unfortunately, this one is a Land Rover with the twins. We call the twin cameras on the top and the rain sensor. So I have the wrong one because the nags, the nags on Main Street only shows this option for the Land Rover, but this is not the same one. So they got it ordered. I think it's just the dealer that I'm on this one, but I'm not sure. My contractor is gonna call me. It's a little windy today, so we got a bad day. And this one is the F250 2017. You see somebody was working here already with the blades. So this one is the 17 F250. We're gonna replace the windshield. Remember, it has a ADS camera, so I'm gonna put the stickers outside. The people have to recalibrate or send them to Ford to recalibrate. Got the connection, all very nice brand. So this is Pickington and it's acoustic. You know, it's right here, all the specifications. The W2132 is the heating and the temperature control and the light filters. So now we're gonna inspect the car. Remember, always inspect your cars for any damage, especially when they're nice cars or expensive cars. You know, in this case it's the black car and I can see the shine and stuff all this on the side, but I noticed these ones right here, I got a big scratches going down here, here. I thought was that maybe when the people wash it, but I see the scratches on the paint. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, almost 12 scratches, very big, long. So that's why I have to get the camera. Let me make sure the other side is fine. I got a couple of here too. Well, that's not gonna be my area, but you can see another one's over here, but another one on the tail. And inside, already inspect the electric, the rain sensor, the handle for the the blinkers, the rearview mirror. So everything is working nice, but only the scratches is the thing I found in this car. So we're gonna start working here. It's easy. I'm gonna use my spider because I want to try that technique we try on the BMW, just working, just moving in one time. So the only I'm going to move or reposition is my ankle, so I want to try that. So I'm going to start stripping all the parts. Remember, this one is really easy. On this one has a double cowl, so this one the same like the A150s, like the regular F150s. Now the cowl, remember, we have these clips. Okay, so you're going to take this one off and you're going to take the first part of the cowl out. You have a secondary cowl right here with the bolts right here, so if you want to take them off, it's fine. But this one, I don't think, well, when I do this once, I don't need to take the bottom because you have all the room you want, except for the corners. You have to rise a little bit, and that's the only you have to do. So I think on this one, just taking the first cowl, that's enough. You don't have to take the whole cow's bolts, I mean the secondary, out of the car. Okay, so I'm gonna skip the video because my camera is not good today. I forget the other camera, and this one, remember, it has a problem with the battery, so it's going to die really fast. So I have to just record it and just charge a little bit and come back, so it's a little difficult to do that. But okay, so I'm going to take this one off. You see, it's very easy right there. Take the wiper arm, and this one is come off. The other side, and remember the inside is very easy too. The same like the Explorers, or like the Audis, because I say Audis because you take the first part of the cowl. This one, you see right here. So you see the clip right there. You see that one. Take this one off. Remember, you have the connections, the plugs right here, and this one, if you want to take them off, you can do it, but you cannot sleep twice, and that's only you have to do. You don't have to take this one off, but you can just have to open from here this one and the second one from here, and that's all you have to do. Okay, if you want to take them off. If not, you can just do this, the same thing. And remember, why the people has to go to recalibrate, because when we set the windshield, maybe we can be millimeters to the right, to the left, to the bottom, to the top, so that's why they have to recalibrate. Nothing because the system is uncalibrated because you replace the windshield. And about talking electrical system or the computer system, it's about the position for your new glass. Okay, so, and remember your sensor, the same like the other fours right there. We reuse the gel pad, so we don't have to get another one, so that's no big deal. So it's gonna come up easy. Plugs, and that's it. Okay guys, so I'll be right back because my camera is not good. This one is not the good one. The other one I left at home, so See you next shot. I'll be right back. It's just a little tip. Remember your clips. This one is the same like the Expedition, like the Force. Don't break it. Remember, shake the cow, and this one after that you can turn, and you got it with no brakes. Okay, so 3 of those, they are fine. Let me show you a little bit this one before the camera die or start having problems. Just open this one first. This one is more easy. It's tight today. So just we're gonna open this one, this one, this one. So when it's loosened, remember like I show in the Hummers and all the cars you had it shaking, and when you're shaking, you see they release even the clip from the place or the clip by itself for the cow. So you can do that. You see, it's no broken, it's no break. Again after ever. So of course remember, no warranties because sometimes they dry and they're gonna break, but when you shake the cow there's more chance to save it. Okay, as you see here, I got my cow out and you see we have all the room. So I don't think some people you can take this one off, but why? Just because in this area it's very close, but we have a lot of room, so I don't need to take this one off, because this one you can go inside here. If this one is going to touch when you go in using a lily body or WRD system, or even by your hand, so you can just rise this one like this with a little piece on the bottom, cardboard or something, rise a little bit, and that's it. Okay, all right, so I'm going to take all these parts off. Now I'm going to set my system and I'll be right back, because I'm going to show you where to set this one. Okay, this is my line. So I got to protect everything. I have a security tape with the little tapes here, because the line kind of form is a little difficult. Now, I very high recommendations. Never, when you're working with the cut knife on these aluminum trucks, never put your weight at the door, or you're gonna have a lot of wind noise problems with these trucks. Because I don't know, you notice maybe people don't have any problem, but some people complain with the wind noise after the windshield been installed, even when it's a good bonding or acoustic system. But most of the problem is when the people use no acoustic glass. But the other problem is, and I know because another glassman did the job and I have to come back and they do it, and the customers call and say the noise was worse than before, and they call. I installed 3 times that windshield. After that I figured out the problem was at the door, because the problem is when the people put the weight in this part of the door and they have a thumb knife and they pull on this weight, all the weight, you see that, is going to be in these latches. And aluminum, don't do that. Okay, just careful when you're working with this kind of trucks. Don't put your weight at the latches of this door, or you're going to have a lot of wind noise problems. Maybe people don't have any problem, but another glassman did it, and we have a big problem with the customer. They have to just fix those latches. Okay, so now remember, we're going to try today just move the system, the spider, just one time. We're going to cut here and over there, but we're going to play with the anchor. Okay, so remember, when you cut it in this way, you're going to cut always alignment in this way. Don't make this one go force like this, or you're going to make this one turn on this direction. Okay, so now we're going to start working here. Yes, there you go. So we're going to start making that cut over there. So we're going to continue moving the system. This little tight, the dashboard, this time. You got like the rubber gasket is really, really tight. Just careful, I don't want to cut it. Okay, remember, in this part, we still can continue and make the cut because we have the angle. So yesterday I tried on this way. Remember, the headliner is different, but I tried straight, but I'm going to try a little more inside here, and that's going to help me to make the cut and not move my anchor too many times. So right there, and last, remember, cut right there. Remember, don't pass this line or you're gonna just damage your tool, okay? So now let's gonna move to the other side. Look at the car. They have a monster truck in the front, so they smashed the car yesterday. So it was a little crazy. Okay, so now moving our system all the way, like, you know, when we finish the cut, the regular we finish. And this today, this tight, this roller. So we're gonna just set, remember always, you're not gonna set it straight, so you're gonna set the same like you do the job, remember? Almost not touching the dashboard, but low. And now your anchor gonna play, remember, if you go on this way, you're gonna touch your handle. So remember, you're gonna just go on any place at the corner. Well, no, that's too close. You're gonna have problems to pump. And we're gonna transfer the line just over here. Okay. Now we're gonna make the cut. Remember, have a careful with your headliner. Remember, we're very close right there, and my wires. And you're gonna protect actually this area because the wire is gonna be under the headliner with no problems. It's right here. We're gonna put pressure in the middle, no over there. Alright. At this point, we're gonna stop here because remember, we don't have more angle, so there's nothing we can do. So now we're gonna stop over here, and now we're gonna switch this guy on this direction, and now we're gonna just make this tight angle. But remember, you're gonna be free. There you go. You're not touching your tool, and now you can just finish the cut. Go. And just protect the headliner. And let me just change my hand because I gotta make sure the area is cool. And one more this direction. There you go. And last cut. Right there. Okay, so as you see, we make this one in one cut, only moving this one, the anchor, over here, the position, and we finish the cut. So we don't have to move the system too much. So remember, this is my technique, okay? So keep the manufacturing instruction. Remember, usually this probably has to be working the first cut here, the second one over here, third one, another move over here, and finish here. But if you want to just cut a little time, you can use this technique, and it's going to help you just to cut the time. Okay, you don't have to reposition too many times because always the anchor is going to make that angle. Remember, working here, this is not a straight, but if it's a straight, you're going to put the system here, you anchor over there, and the anchor here with the face on that one. Just switch the position and push it on this corner, and it's going to make the cut. Okay, so I'm gonna clean and I'll be right back to set because I need this anchor to set my side for the WRD system setup. Okay, so see you next shot, guys. My camera died in the last moment. When I started setting my windshield, the battery just died. So remember, we finished the job, so everything is cool. Now remember, this sticker is gonna be here, so as I show you, the ABS system in this vehicle must be calibrated after windshield installation by the manufacturer order. So in this case, they show this graphic, what is the departure of the ABS system, and the rest is not my job. Okay guys, so we finished today, so let's go to the next one. I'm gonna put my camera to charge right now, see if I have more charge for this day, and see you in the next shot, guys.